Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 20. Getting set for first down. To throw, it's Manning. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
On second down, they'll take to the air. He looks that one in nicely. It's loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Longhorns will hustle to the line. Running back goes in motion.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Blue. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Blue. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down marker. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Line gets set, first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got the back over the middle. Creates a little room. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now on first down from the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Now adjusting. He'll throw it. The sure hands. It's ball. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown time!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air. It's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, that's when the offense...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Comes out throwing on first down. Looking left. Got his man. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
The end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Texas 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pass hits, picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They move the tight end all over. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On second down, wants to throw. And that pass picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. And another interception for the Crimson Tide. And Bama has a few ball hawks in this secondary. Might be putting old Hootie Ingram in the sights for his single-season interception record with 10.
Yeah, and it's hard to find DBs that are going to catch the ball consistently. When you get one, it's a nice day. But when you get two, it's a great day. You got a guy ball hawking the football, finding it. Great big plays for this defense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Quick strike complete. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw for it. He'll take a deep shot here. And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The run from the shotgun. And the ball is free on the pitch. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. And here's the third interception of the night. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down. Steps away. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On second down, looking again to throw. Now improvising. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Longhorn! And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Quarterback checking off. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. They're working that left side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Miller. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. Touchdown, Texas! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes that Alabama offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That's caught. It's Law.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
To the air, it's Milroe. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets rid of it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's looking on the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Going up top on first down. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
His pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Back to pass, it's Milroe. Quarterback adapting. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The DBs will back off a bit. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. The Longhorns will kick it away to start the second half.
Texas.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
You sort of get the feeling here in the second half with the game tied. It very easily could come down to which of these two quarterbacks has the football last. A bit of a blown opportunity there on third down with that incompletion. This guy's going to have to lock in for the remainder of the game.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to burn this defensive back. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Manning. It's complete to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're going to throw it again. He's going for it all. Another incompletion on third down. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down.
And it's a great job with the play fake. They're fourth down, you're going with the bootleg, so you got to sell a run. You see all those defenders thinking the running back has it. Once the quarterback's out on the perimeter, he's got a lot of space and time to find his open receiver to pick up that first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he was just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. This one's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Milroe. He's going for a big play downfield. Snatches it on the right. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Touchdown, Alabama! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. They'll try to add another to their lead.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas, 21.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
Yeah, and welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
He's looking to throw it. Release to the back. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play.
Sends it downfield. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
The aerial assault continues. Pulls it in. It's Blue. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Pressure coming. Finds a crease at the 20. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Snagged on the outside, it's Miller. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can feel a little bit more confident and bounce back from these early mistakes.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, and they convert. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
To the air, it's Milroe. Might be looking to run. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unleashes it. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown tie! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Just feeds the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or you go for two. You go for the win. You try to take the lead. That is a you decision.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter.
Texas.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Using his legs to buy some time. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Got his man on the right. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Texas! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll start this drive firing. Here's a throw downfield late. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and the ball game is over, and this will be a game of what might have been. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, but now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Longhorns will put toe to leather to crank us up. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. They're bringing heat. Got rid of it just in time. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll take another shot here. Makes a catch at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bama!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise. The opening drive, nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Listen, we all want to get to the quarterback and get sacks, but when you realize the quarterback's going to throw the football right away, you just try to get your hands in the air, get a deflection, make him throw around you. Great job by the defensive end.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
On 3rd down, going up top. He's going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing complete.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's not afraid to go deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point, I like that. Jalen Hurts, really good runner. They built it around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer.
Running toward the tape. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. On the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Manning. Makes the grab. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. After the short completion, it's now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Ball's out. The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Running back goes in motion. They keep attacking through the air. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. On to attempt the try. And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
14, Texas.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Milroe. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Got it in the middle. It's long.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 14, Texas 7.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Quarterback will audible. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Unleashes one. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The back goes in motion. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
And your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Got his man downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds his man. It's Hale. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Back to throw, it's Manning. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to the air one more time. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And because the receiver was able to drive back to the QB on that curl route against man coverage, he was able to create a little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. These DBs going to give a little cushion. On second down, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. He wants to throw. He just treated that thing like a hot potato, and they're going to call him for grounding. Line getting set on second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Comes out throwing on first down. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And the ball is intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Offense set on first down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. On 4th down, going to the air. Fires to the wideout. And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field. The offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback checking the play. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Looking downfield, it's Milroe. On the run, still looking. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man. It's Hale. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To throw, it's Milroe. Fires into the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Touchdown, Alabama! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And he puts through the extra point. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Got his man quickly. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up. Motion from the offense. Back to throw, it's Manning. And to get rid of it quickly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Bond. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. New set of downs after that completion. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Longhorns look to keep this drive humming. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got his man. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catching run. The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Defense not showing press coverage. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the run. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Looking to throw, it's Manning. He wants it all. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will give him the lead. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Here comes that Alabama offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He rifles one deep to the left. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He's looking to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Finds his man. It's Hale. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got a man. It's Hale. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Milroe. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown tie! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the Texas offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Gets it out quickly. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Trying to get to him. They get to him as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. On 4th down, looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. The completion well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to throw it again. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Fires left. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Quick strike complete. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorn! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. He has been surgical. Precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
That's not what you want out of that kick return. If you're that return guy, you've got to make something happen. You've got to be able to make a guy miss. That's why you're back there in the first place, because of your athleticism, but you have got to be able to generate better field position on that kickoff return.
Scanning the field, it's Milroe. Quick completion on the out. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Throwing right. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the misfire now on second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He wants to pass it on second down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Texas! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bama. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the two. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Not much coaches love more than finding points on special teams, and that 94-yard touchdown return gave it to them. We'll see if they go into a 4-minute offense, try to bleed the clock, or will they stay aggressive with a couple of minutes to play? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Dances away. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Manning. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're trying to get to it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together, maybe go tie this game, maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Scrambling away. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Milroe. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab down the left side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. He'll call for the fair catch here. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they...
And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one-on-one, and he's going to burn you if you don't get home to the quarterback.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and